What's up, YouTube? Music Man Joe here, and today I'm gonna talk about how I made it to Gladiator Circuit without any Mystic champs. That's right, I did not use a single Mystic champ in the entire victory track. Let's just say I started off easy, then it got annoying to the point where I almost quit. This is my roster that I started off with. I'm gonna show you this first couple matches during the first couple ranks. I would like to show you every single match that I actually like me actually playing it, but it would have been way too long, and the footage I did have was almost 2 hours long. And that's not even every single fight. That's probably not even half of the fights I did. So I'm like, that's gonna be too much. So I'm just gonna do like some of the highlights that I did, and yeah. So this is the first fight I'm showing you guys. It's gonna be a bunch of fights in here you guys get to see. Right now, there's no gameplay just yet. I'm just going through fights that I did. These are a couple fights I did during the first couple ranks. All the ones I win and lost. As you can see, I'm using no Mystic champs. For those of you that don't know, there's a sword icon and a shield icon. The sword icon that's blue is mine. Anything that's blue is mine. So the sword is attack and blue is defense. Left side, I got the blue sword, that's my attack. Right side, I got the blue shield. Oh yeah, also, I'm linking a beat to the new beat tape that's dropping soon. I don't know when I'm releasing the trailer for it. But I thought I'd leak one of the beats for it, you know. This is one of the beats that's gonna be on it. And yeah, let you guys hear that while I talk about my road to success, I guess you could say, when it comes to this. At least when it comes to making Gladiator Circuit without Mystic champs. Now, the reason why I did this is because I wanted to do something different that nobody else is doing. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in the history of this game to do this in this meta. Not use Mystic champs against the season 4 meta, which is in the victory track, which is every 10 hits, your opponent gets a armor buff. I forgot the name of the node. And then while they have an armor buff, you get power drained and you lose health while you get power drained. Basically burning your health. There's some champs that are immune to it, like Galen, Hawkleen, some other ones. Can't think of right now. But Mystic champs are really good for that because they can remove it. Well, not. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give myself a little challenge. And the main reason I really wanted to do was for content. I was like, I'm gonna make a video out of this. I gotta do this. You know, the first couple matches weren't bad. I lost. I used some victory shields, as you can see in that last match that you guys just seen. Yeah, it was not easy. There's 2 losses right there, back to back, where I just completely forfeited because their roster's too stacked. And they had too much good counters because I didn't have any Mystic champs. If I had used Mystic champs, I probably would have had a chance against them. But like, you know what? I'm just gonna force quit. It's whatever. Which is these right here, the 2 you just seen. I force quit, and this one I lost 2 out of 3. Medusa, she's an amazing counter for any robot. In one of my previous videos, I said she doesn't shut down Nimrod. That's a lie. I just completely forgot that he ignores AAR from mutants. So she does shut down Nimrod. And yeah, these are the matches. I was, for a while, I was using Black Panther Civil War. He was pretty good for early on, then I had to take him out because he wasn't really doing much for me. Does get a thing is random, or I don't know if there's a percentage built in this kit, but basically there's a chance for him to get armor buff whenever you hit into him, and that's what you want your defenders to get, is armor buffs, so they can hurt their opponent. The more armor buffs they got, the more damage they'll do whenever, you know, basically like Electro. And this opponent right here got a stacked roster, one of the stacked opponents I face. The most stacked opponents, I should say. I'm like, nah, I was banning Galen right here. I had to ban that Weapon X. I'm not trying to fight that. I banned Galen because at the time I'd had a Galen at rank 1, but eventually I took him to rank 2 in this meta. I was like, I gotta take him to rank 2. He's really good for this. I got to. And one of my biggest mistakes is not banning CGR. He can finish fights super fast. I think these are rank 4s. Look like a rank 4 Doom. I'm thinking like, they do got Claire. They got one Mystic champ on her thing. I'm looking at their defense or their champs in general. I'm like, okay, I gotta bring Kingpin. That should be good. And I'm like, who do I bring next though? I'm like, all right, you know what? He's got a bunch of Mystics. Let's bring Quake. I gotta use Quake. That's my girl, my favorite champ in the game. I have to bring her. I forget who they put on defense first. I put Howard the Duck. He's really good for this. It's only a rank 1. I forgot what Sig he is, but level 25, 6-star. And I don't remember who he uses a... Oh yeah, Magneto shuts him down. I forgot about that. He's a high ranked Magneto. This is not going to go well for me, as you can imagine. But you know what? I don't care. I'm using who I got to use. Like I said, I created my own meta for this. So I had to do my best opportunity. Now, for a while, I did not know this till like this season. But Kingpin's degen from his SP1 lowers his opponent's AAR. I don't know if that's just offense or defense or just in general. But it lowers it. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's it. It's just in general. Do you want to spam? I almost said Spanish for some reason. You want to spam his SP1s to get the degen on him. And then, yes, lowers the AAR. He's a good counter for Gore, but this is a Magneto, a high rank. Looked like it was rank 3 Magneto. 34 seconds. I had no chance against that. I was like, whatever. But it's the 3. This right here. No, not this fight. It's the next fight. I used Torch against that Mangog. And I put Kitty Pryde here. I forgot who they use. Oh, they use Cosmic Ghost Rider. Now, I think this is the fight where I use Quake and I get almost 55,000 points. I think this is the fight. Unless it already showed her and I wasn't paying attention. But one of these fights in this video, I do that. But I gotta say, it's against a Mystic champ. I won't say who. So I got the 50k. I'm hoping that. Yes, okay. I think it is this fight because I do use Quake against Wiccan. I think that's who they put on defense next. Also, if you guys are enjoying the beats you hear in this video, link in the description to my music channel. Go check it out. Beat tape coming soon. I put all my beats on that channel from now on. Yeah, this is the fight. You could easily get it if you can knock out your opponent before time expires. If you got full health, you get 45k points automatically if you don't take any damage with Quake. But if you could do it before time expires, like you're gonna see in this fight. As you can see, less than a minute actually. 54,000, a little over 54,000. I said almost 55,000, but it's not really almost. But yeah, it's whatever. I'll win that. Let's go. It says Platinum 3, but I'm really Platinum 2. I don't know why they have it like that. It's confusing. This is a Platinum 1 fight. It'll say Platinum. It'll say a rank lower than what you're actually in. They do have a dupe 6-star Absorbing Man. I do face one, but I don't have a video of it. But I do face one. I'm pretty sure I use Quake against him. But either way, I beat that fight easily. It was either Quake or Torch. I forgot who I used. But I'm trying to figure out who shot Ban. It was easy. Like doing this meta, like my own personal meta, was not bad. I had fun with it. But towards the end, though, I finally realized why people hated this meta, and I agree with them. This meta sucks. Let's just keep it real like that. So now I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at who they got. I'm like, Archangel. Okay. Against those 3 champs right there, Archangel's not gonna do much. But I have to bring him just in case they bring somebody else for him. See, 4 of their 5 champs right now. Archangel's not gonna do much against like 3 of them are bleed immune. Claire's technically not bleed immune, but she's in bleed immune mode until I switch her, or until she switches, but I don't let that happen. And then right here, I'm thinking like, what am I gonna do? So they changed it up. I got Falcon. They don't want to bring Thing. That's the last thing you want to do. you know what? I'm gonna bring him. Heimdall, believe it or not, this man's been clutching for me in some fights. He's really good for this meta, surprisingly. Unless they got a counter for Heimdall, obviously, then he sucks. But if they don't have anybody to remove his armor buffs, plus he gains multiple armor buffs as well, plus the node, he's super good for this. He's rank 3. I took him to rank 3. I like using him, especially with the synergies. He can't hit some hard. Maybe I'll make a video of me actually using him to showcase his actual damage output. I could get like at the around 15k or more crits with him, believe it or not. He's rank 3, so that's probably why, but yeah. Here, I was trying to figure out who I'm gonna use because I was trying to save Torch for somebody else that they had on the team. I don't know if I picked Torch for this. I'm pretty sure I did, but because I'm trying to win. Falcon, he's good for this, but mine is not awakened, so it's kind of slow. I time out in this fight, as you can see. And I'm pretty sure I lose this fight. The match overall, I don't know if I lose. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm super busy recording these videos. Oh yeah, they had Black Cat timeout. I was like, I was kind of salty about it, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna win. Oh, I didn't have Torch. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this. Pretty sure I lose this match. Now that I remember correctly. I think. I could be wrong. Some of these I don't remember if I won or not. Like this one, I can't remember if I won. It looks like I'll lose though, right? Right now, for this Mephisto, I did pretty well against. I'm just trying to do one medium hit after a phase. Trying to play the long game here. I'm trying to not lose so much health, but then I get hit there. I'm trying to wait out the armor buffs so that I can hit him. Get him with the SP2. Now he's got the armor, which sucks. Mephisto's good as a defender in general for Battlegrounds, but especially for this meta. He can be easily beaten with the right champs, so. I can't oh yeah, I do take him out. Okay, so I take him out. Do I win this fight? I don't remember. Nah, I lose completely. I get swept. Yeah, I'm not gonna post all wins because then that'll just make me look like I went undefeated, which is not realistic. I probably lost more than I won, if I'm being real. But I still made it. Still made it to Gladiator circuit. It's my journey. Here, now when I see accounts like this that I go against, I'm like, I got a real good chance to beat them because they're not that high ranked. They're not running damage back masteries from the looks of it. I bet I was banning every single bootleg Thanos. I forgot his name. Terrax. Every Terrax I've seen, I automatically banned. I'm not trying to deal with that. He's annoying. He's a good counter, like for the node and whatnot. But I had to ban him because I'll take damage from him, and then plus the node, it's even more damage. And yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I don't have any Mystic champs, so I'm like, that's auto ban for me. Oh yeah, and I did have one generic 6-star Awakening gem. I ended up using the last one I had. I could get more, but for right now, I just had one in my inventory. I ended up awakening my Domino with it and throwing some SIGs in her. She's SIG 80 right now, if I remember correctly. And I had to do it. She's really good for it, especially on defense for Battlegrounds as well. So I was like, you know what, I gotta get my Domino working. So any mutant 6 stone I get is going into her. I want her to be SIG 200. She's super annoying. Now this Dimrod, I'm pretty sure I timed out against. I want my Falcon to be awakened soon. Hopefully I get him awakened. I think I timed out against him. I can't remember. It looks like I'm not going to. I get hit there. I didn't want to get hit. Actually, I don't know if I do. Because looking at the time, look how much health they got left. Actually, you know what? I think I do now. That I look at the time and health. You gotta wait out for the lock-on to come back. Oh, actually, I don't know. Those crits are fun. SP2 are nice, but I wonder what kind of crits I'll be doing if he was awakened. This is a rank 3, by the way, Falcon. In my opinion, he's worth ranking up unduped, but you're not getting, yeah, I timed out. But you're not getting that damage when he's awakened. I still won though. So I'm like, I just gotta survive this, take him down as much as I could, and I'll be able to win. So I get the first match. Now the second one right here, I'm looking at who they got. I'm hoping that they put Apocalypse on defense. I was like, alright. So I put Heimdall here. I'm like, alright, let's go. Let's see what you got. What you got against Heimdall? And then they put him. I put Angela. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll try to dex it. I think it's because I dex too light. But then I'll get hit with that. It sucks. Especially in Battlegrounds. It sucks when you miss it. And I'm getting destroyed here. I'm like, oh, bro, are you serious? So in my mind, I'm thinking, like, since I won the first fight, if I lose this, it's not a big deal because I still got one more fight left to try to get the win. Angela is good for this meta on the offense. You just gotta time her combo. You gotta watch your combo, or you gotta basically for the node. You gotta have at least a bar of power for the node, and then you gotta launch it like that. Because if you don't, you're never gonna get a special, and then it's gonna suck. Now I'm just trying to block. I'm hitting her like I'm running out of time. I gotta put in work. So I time out there, and I won. Look at Heimdall's putting in work. Don't sleep on Heimdall on defense for this. Well, I guess it depends on the meta, but don't sleep on him on defense, especially for this meta. Don't do it. He's pretty good for this. Now here we go. I'm looking at the roster like, okay, I could take them. Now mainly I'm trying to ban champs that, like during the whole victory track, I'm thinking of champs, even if I got them ranked up and I want to use them, I'm trying to think of banning champs. Like I banned both Venom Poot and Venom there, because I got a bunch of tech champs with armor buffs. And I'm trying to ban anything that could counter the node, basically. So I bring Howard the Duck. He's pretty good for this. I remember there was one fight where I beat it. They had a rank, I think it was rank 3 Dr. Doom they had. I don't know if they knew what they're doing or not, but they lost against my Howard the Duck, who's rank 1, in like 13 seconds because of the node. And yeah, I don't know how that happened, but Howard the Duck, baby. So I'm like, alright, they're bringing Wiccan, I'm bringing Quake. Or they had a Wiccan, I'm bringing Quake. I've seen a lot of Symbiote Supremes people keep bringing. I mean, he's good for this. Sometimes he'll lose, though, because you're not getting any staggers on his opponent and you're losing health from the node. I bring Howard the Duck, I'm like, alright, I should be fine with that. And here, right here, I finally got a fight I can show you guys. Probably my best counter that I have against Omega Sentinel. She's super annoying in this meta if you don't got a good counter for her. But you're gonna see why I love using Medusa against Omega Sentinel in general. She's amazing. I got hers a 6-star. She's not awakened. Shut her down. I gotta get the special. Here we go. Now all I gotta do is bait out, spam them special, the heavies. There you go. That's all I do. This is all you do. I could have played a lot better than this, but they have stand your ground. That node's annoying. I mean, that mastery's annoying. They still won though, because I lost way too much health. I would have won this. I'm like, I was salty when I lost this one. I was like, no. They bring Quicksilver. He's so annoying. I can't stand fighting Quicksilver. Now in my mom thinking like, you know what? I'm gonna Falcon this guy. He still evades out of the lock on. Oh, not lock on. I'm two strike and whatnot. Is he supposed to do that? Bro, I'm getting destroyed in the corner by this guy. 3 times I got wrecked. But I'm like, that's fine. See, he just decks there. I think it's because his ability. He like, whenever he's stunned from a parry or whatever, he still dexes out or evades out of it. I don't know. It makes no sense. He shouldn't be doing it against Falcon's lock-on ability, in my opinion, but it is what it is. Now here I'm thinking like, because Scorpion's kind of tanky. Believe it or not. I faced Scorpions like in Battlegrounds since Battlegrounds first came out. Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure Scorpion was already out when Battlegrounds first came into the scene. He's super tanky. Not no Colossus level tanky. And there I accidentally put Quake at defense. I'm like, bro, are you serious? So I'm like, whatever. I did not want to put Quake on defense, but I was too worried about their Wiccan. I overthought it. I should have put Hawkling on defense. I probably would have won this second fight. I don't remember if I won this fight or not. Pretty sure I lost, because look at it. Yeah. It's CGR though. Oh yeah, I remember this fight. 31 seconds. I still no chance against that. I'll rage quit there. I was like, man, I lost. So now here we go. I'm in Vibranium finally. It says Diamond 1. It makes no sense, but everybody knows who does Battlegrounds. You need to, the only rank in Battlegrounds that you need to win 5 is Vibranium. So I'm in Vibranium right now, even though it says Diamond 1. Maybe it shows the last one you completed, but that makes no sense because even if you win, you move on. It says you've been promoted to so and so, even though you just left that rank. They need to fix that. So here, every I Doom I've seen, that's another champ, is auto ban. I'm like, I'm not trying to deal with that. Auto ban. I leave Heimdall out of it because I see Torch and Archangel. I have to bring those 2 automatic. Those are automatic picks for me for the most part. There's sometimes I don't pick them at all. And here, pick Scorpion and Hawkbuster. Sometimes I'll run out of time and they'll auto pick for me, and because I don't know who to pick. I was like, who do I pick? What do I pick? I'm looking at who they got. I'm thinking, Thing. I'm really thinking about Thing. So I could bet out that Nick Fury. I'm like, I need to bait out that Nick Fury. I don't want to fade him in defense, but I do have Archangel, so I'm not really worried about it. Here I'm like, you know what? Let's try to bait him out. So I'm pretty sure I put Thing on. I'll put Scorpion first. Okay. I thought I'll put Thing. I'll put Thing on defense at some point. They put Cersei. I'm like, trash. So I put Torch. I'm like, nah, let's go Quake, because I'm not trying to deal with Cersei right now. And I think I know what happens in this fight. Now that I remember. I'm not gonna say who. I'm gonna let you guys watch. But here I'm like, you know what? I'll just Quake to Cersei. It's no big deal. This will be an easy fight for me. I got this. And I'm thinking this whole time, because I forgot they picked Archangel during this fight. I was like, you know what? I got this. This is about to be GG's for me. Let's go. As long as I don't get hit. That's my goal here, not to get hit. Now, these are one of the fights that I was talking about earlier about Quake. You could get an easy 45,000 points if you could beat him before time expires. And if you don't take any damage. But I take damage there, so there goes that. You don't want to take damage you're quaking at all in Battlegrounds. Well, at all in general, but especially in Battlegrounds. But this is it. I'm like, come on. I almost timed out. But yeah, I mean, it still got 40k points, but Archangel, man. She's not going to outspeed Archangel, especially if they got good RNG on their side. I really hope they bring Quake higher than this 5-star in the game. I put Thing trying to bet out that Nick Fury. I'm like, come on, please. And they put Wiccan for some reason. Is Wiccan that good against Thing? Maybe it's because of the meta. That's why they did it. Archangel's destroying this guy. I remember first time I was fighting Super Skrull in Battlegrounds. I didn't know if he was poison or bleed immune, so I never used Archangel against him until I looked him up in the game, and he's only shocking and incinerate immune. I'm like, oh, this is easy. GG's for Archangel. Get the 34-second win. Beat him there. And it looks like Wiccan, just in general, I guess, on the offense for this meta, he's pretty good. Even against class disadvantage, let alone thing. So now I'm looking at who they got. I'm like, Hawkling. I put Hawkbuster though, because he has 2 mutants. They go up, I can't even say his name, Apocalypse. I put Hawkbuster there. I was like, you know what? He's got 2 mutants. I'm throwing him there. Usually I save Hawkbuster for any Apocalypses because he destroys Apocalypse in Battlegrounds in general. And here I'm like, I gotta get this win, bro. I gotta keep going. I gotta make. I think there's like a week left in Battlegrounds for this. So I'm like, I gotta get this down. I think there's a week or 2 weeks. It's something like that during this fight. This match, I should say. Like, I gotta hit his block. Stop. Just block for me. There we go. And then battery. That happened to me a few times in this. I'm glad it happened during the special because I could have got wrecked. Or I've gotten wrecked before where that popped up. I unpaused the game and then I couldn't do nothing because the game was paused and then their opponent just did a combo into me. I was like, ah. And I win regardless because I think they picked Colossus because he's shock immune, I believe, right? I think that he's shock immune. I can't remember if he's shock immune or incinerate immune. Pretty sure he's shock immune. Now here we go. This fight right here. This fight is made me almost quit. If you see me in Max's stream talking about how I'm done with Battlegrounds for good, this is the fight that did it. You're gonna see why though. It's not no regular fight. This fight is super. I almost quit. I almost didn't make this video because of this. But I was 1 win away from Gladiators circuit. Just 1. And in my mind's like, right here, I'm like, oh, I got this. I'm looking at the roster, I'm like, oh, I got this. Let's go. See, I got a rank 2 Gallon now. You can tell by the rating. And I'm looking at who they got. I'm thinking like, Heimdall should be good for this. Try to bet out that, what's you call it? The Annihilus. To pick Cersei. And here I'm thinking like, I got 4 or 5. I got 4 champs that get armor buffs. Plus Killmonger. I'm like, please don't pick Nimrod, because I didn't want to face that Nimrod, otherwise I would have lost this match. But because they didn't, I use a reroll there. I was like, man, I gotta pick something else, because I'm 1 win away. I'm trying to do everything in my power. I use a lot of victory shields in this meta. Towards the end, mainly. Like at the beginning, not really. Nah. Just like if I'm 1 win away from the next rank, just because I don't want to lose, I have to win 2 instead of 1. Now picking Magneto against Nimrod is not a good idea. Nah, I've seen where my opponent use a Magneto and beat my Nimrod, but generally you don't want to do that. I think it's because they got a rank 3 Magneto and I got a rank 5 5-star Nimrod. That's probably why. So I pick Apocalypse here to remove the bleed. I mean, to remove the rock stacks with bleed. And I'm like, oh, come on, let's go, come on. And I already know when it got to around this part, like, I'm gonna time out. But I don't want to lose too much health. I'll just time out by taking as much as I could down without losing much health to get as much points as possible if I could get for myself. And I'm just gonna let this fight play out. Oh yeah, one thing I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video, I fast forwarded everything because this video been way longer than what it is right now. So I had to like speed up everything in the video for the most part. But yes, like I said, you don't want to use Magneto against Nimrod. Oh, he did beat him. Okay, I was thinking of a different fight where somebody used Magneto against my Nimrod and beat my Nimrod. Now here, I'm thinking, I think I got this. So I put Killmonger to bait out the Annihilus. Because I don't want to fight the Annihilus on defense. He's annoying to fight. So I do that because I could just use Howard the Duck for offense. And this fight, this is the fight that made me almost just quit completely. I almost didn't make this, like I said, I almost didn't make this video because of this match. And if you see me in Max's stream the other day saying I was quitting for good, now that I actually made it to Gladiator Circuit, I don't think I'm gonna quit for good. But this fight made me realize how I hate this node. Well, it's not the node. This is why right here. You're gonna see why. Because I time out, but as soon as I time out, something happens in this game, bro. I'm like, why? Bro, I was for sure gonna win that third match because they were not gonna. Because I was gonna put Omega Sentinel on defense, and they probably would have took a bunch of damage from that. And this happens. I lose connection. I'm like, no, why? I was super irritated because of it. I'm like, why? And this happens. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll get 15k points. And then this happens again. Because that happened, I don't know if it happens if you automatically lost. It says I forfeit. Like when you go to the match history. I'm like, bro. So these are the last matches that I got before Gladiator Circuit. I'm gonna show you. There's still one more match that I gotta show you, but bro, after that, I was triggered. After that, bro, you guys don't even know, man. Like, I still don't mind the meta itself, but overall, it's not fun, especially if you're not using any Mystic champs like I did it. Showing these matches real quick. I haven't bring any Mystic champs in here at all. Oh yeah, Venompool I finally take to rank 2 when I start using him in this, and he's so clutch. He's super clutch for this. They won the first one, I won the second one, I won the third one. Let's go. I go on a little win streak there. I won 3 in a row. I think they just quit after the first match. Here I lost. I think I forfeit that one because I'm not trying to fight you. Then I won this one. You guys can see. I lost this one. Oh no, okay, never mind. I didn't forfeit that one. I'm just going through this really quick. I'm like, okay. They beat me here. I'm like, what? They use King Groot, so I'm like, all right. I keep losing. I was like, bro, why am I still losing so much? I started getting annoyed because of this. Super annoyed at this point. I was like, am I be able to do this? I really want to make this video though. You guys have no idea. I was like, I gotta do this. It's for content. This will be good content. Let's go. Who else is doing this? I'm the only person. I'm the only person in season 4 to do this. There's anybody who tries to say they're a liar. Where's the proof? Let me see the proof. I'm the only person to do this. But no, I'm not trying to be arrogant or nothing. Let me be humble about it. I'm glad I get it. And these right here, I lost 4 in a row, bro. After these 4, I really thought about quitting. Like, bro, I gotta quit. So I started to get triggered. I was like, I'm done with this. I'm not doing this no more. So I took a day off of it before. Yeah, I took it before I did one more fight. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I'm like, bro, I kept spamming the victory shields. And this is the last fight here. I was like, oh. I could have won it here if I would put Domino on defense and used Howard on offense. But now this is the fight. This is the most clutch move I've ever made in Battlegrounds. I'm looking like, I gotta change something in my roster. I gotta do something. So I'm looking, but then I see him. I gotta add CGR. I take out Emma Frost because she was not doing nothing for me really. This is the most clutch move ever. You're gonna see why. I'm gonna let the rest of this match right here is how I got into Gladiator Circuit. I won this one. Spoiler alert. But this is normal speed now. Well, not this part, but when the fight starts. So I'm banning anything that could counter node, even if I got them ranked up. I ban that Falcon, any high rank Falcons, any eye dooms I'm banning. There I go Valkyrie, but then I seen Venom, so I had to ban them. They bring Nick Fury, I'm like, that's fine. I still got Archangel. Here, I pick Hawkling and Civil War Rear. He's a recent new champ that I gotten. He's underrated in my opinion. I like using him. I'm gonna rank him up at some point. I pick Archangel and Human Torch. They pick Hawkling and Kitty. I pick Nimrod. And here I'm thinking like, Thing? Yeah, I pick Thing. I picked Thing because I want to bait out the Nick Fury because I did not want to fight him. That's who they go with. Right there, Doom and Ultron. Here, I'm thinking like, who do I pick? Then in my mind like, I put him in, I gotta pick him. So I went with CGR. I was not gonna pick CGR first, but I started thinking about it. I keep seeing people recommend CGR during all of this. So I was like, I gotta pick CGR. I gotta pick him. He's gotta be the one who gets me there. And surprisingly, they put Nick Fury on defense. I'm like, all right, let's go. I'll put Thing. And then, bro, I was so nervous in this match. I was like, come on, because I ran out of units. I spent the last little bit of units I had on the victory shield. I was like, bro, I'm gonna run out of time. This happened like, not even 2 days left in season 4. By the time you guys are watching this, season 4 is probably already over. So I'm like, I got Archangel, let's do this. I could do this with Archangel. And then the RGN kicks in finally. Started the fight, didn't really get it until now. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna let him hurt himself. I'm not gonna hit him no more. I don't wanna give him any power. I don't wanna give him any of those charges he gets. I'm like, all right, let's let him melt himself. I'm like, I'm super nervous here because I kind of messed up in this fight. I could have played better, like not lose so much health, but I'm like, that's whatever. I'm fucking way too much block damage, but I'm playing cautiously. All right, I see why they pick Ultron. That's probably why they put Nick Fury on defense. Like, I got Ultron against Thing, I'll be fine. They should have done that. If anything, they should have put Ultron on defense and then attack with Nick Fury. That's what I would have done personally. And they timed out. I'm like, yes. And I'm like super nervous with like one more to win to go. I can't believe like I'm so close. I can't believe I'm about to do it. And then yeah, you could hear me being all excited even though I already did it. It's relieving to do something that you didn't think you'd be able to do because of the struggles you had towards the end. Trials and tribulations to get through it, you know? And then here, they have Hawkling. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to lose this. But I put Civil Warrior on defense because I did not want to fight that Hawkling. If I would have fought Hawkling on defense, if they had Hawkling on defense, I would have lost, probably. But then I'm like, all right, I'm going to put Civil Warrior, see if I can bait out that Hawkling so they can use on my offense. And if I lose this fight right here, that's fine. Because I still got one more chance. So I'm like, this is a struggle. Here, I don't care at this point. I'm like, bro, just beat me. I don't care. I'll just take it to the last third and final match. You could beat me here. I'm trying to get as many points as I could though. But I'm like, whatever. Yeah, 34 seconds. I was not gonna get a faster time than that. So it comes down to this. Now here, I got a good chance. I'm like, all right. So I'm thinking like, who are they gonna put on defense? If they put a Mystic Champ on defense, I got Torch. If they don't, I got CGR. Because Hawkling's going on defense no matter what. And they put Archangel there. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Now here, they should have gone with Clairvoyant. I'm thinking like, oh, they're gonna use Claire here. All right. I would have gone Claire here, but they used Doctor Doom for some reason. Doctor Doom's not good against Hawkling. I've used Doctor Doom, at least in Battlegrounds. I've used Doctor Doom so many times against Hawkling, I lost like pretty much every single time. Whether it's me losing all my health or because of time or the points. And here, he's clutch, man. He's the MVP of Vibranium, at least this match. I never really used him in this. I should have been using him. I don't really use CGR like that at all, but I got a 6-star. I'm ranking him up after this. I'm gonna start using him after this meta. I'm like, I gotta go. And I start playing garbage. I start playing, look at it, I'm getting hit. I'm thinking like, I'm about to lose again. No. And then I'm like, oh, I was so nervous in this fight. I kept playing sloppy. I should have finished with more health than this, but I'm like, I got this. Let's go. Get out of here. And then I'll take him down. I'm like, okay, he's not gonna beat me. There's no way. He's about to time out or he's gonna lose. And then it was over. I win. Get the last one I needed to get the Gladiator circuit. I made it. Let's go. Made it to Gladiator circuit without a single Mystic Champ. Unbelievable. I did the impossible. I'm the only person who did this in this meta. You probably think I'm crazy for it. I said it to other streamers and they're like, I wouldn't have done that. And that's understandable. Nope, it's not smart to do that, but I did it for content. I did it. I can proudly say I did it. No Mystic Champs. Yes. No Mystic Champs, man. And there it is from Vibranium, the Gladiator circuit. Uru 3. Let's go. But the video's not over yet. I'm gonna open a 6-star basic. I spent some of the trophy things to get some shards. And I ended up getting a champ that I really wanted as a 6-star for a while. So it was a win for me for this opening. She would probably been good for this meta too. Nebula. I wanted her as a 6-star for a while. And I finally get her. Let's go. GG's, baby. I made it. I am there. Gladiator circuit, no Mystic Champs. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new.